Congratulations on the film. I mean, you're taking over the role of Pugsley this time around for this sequel. So I wondered, how did you get involved? Was there like a casting process, or everybody knows you now? Do you have to even audition for things anymore?
Well, how I got involved with this project is I was actually filming another project, and then COVID hit, and production had to shut down and all that. Not too much longer after that, I got a call about Addams Family, and it sounded amazing, and I really wanted to be part of it. And a few days later, they called back. We worked out the details, and that's how it all happened.
Okay. And Addams Family, I mean, I love the Addams Family, but I'm a lot older than you. Do you know what I mean? I grew up watching it and all that. Did you like get out old movies, TV shows and watch them, or had you seen some of the Addams Family before?
I saw the first one, and it was so great. I love like the family dynamic between the Addams family and how they stick by the ones they love, and I really like that about them.
Okay. You've done loads of big shows like Utopia, Euphoria, but they're live action. So was there a big difference for you when you had to go into a booth and do just your voice was the only thing you were acting in this role? Do you know what I mean? Was how did you find that?
I mean, yeah, it was definitely different. I really enjoyed it though, like doing voiceover for my very first time. It was something so different than any other role I've played because I don't know if you know, but a lot of the kids I've played have had really tough lives and have had it hard. But Pugsley, he's just super playful, and there's so much you can do with him, and it was fun.
Yeah, and that's obviously on your own. That must be a big difference to having actors around you that you can respond to. So I was wondering, with COVID and everything, was it literally at home in a booth recording, or did you at least go into a studio and have some producer telling you, okay, do you know?
It was pretty crazy because two of the sessions were at like a place, but one of the sessions was at my house, which was pretty crazy. It was fun to do that. We had like we created our own little booth with like a pull-up bar and then blankets over it, and then we had the sound engineer, and then we were on like a little FaceTime call with the director and all that, and it was crazy. It was great not to have to leave my house though.
Yeah, I'd say so. You've obviously got this huge movie. I mean, I'm sure it's brilliant. I'm sure it's going to be as big as the first one. You got all your TV shows, and I believe you've done a movie now, Samaritan, with Sylvester Stallone, who's an absolute legend. So when you work with people like Sylvester Stallone, are you learning from all these people as you go along? Because you're getting to work with so many great actors.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely got to learn a lot from Sylvester Stallone because it was an honor to be able to work with somebody like him, and it definitely is helping my career out working with people like that.
Yeah, and people might not know in Ireland. You see, you're a five-time Georgia state champion, but you're a boxer. Do you know what I mean four-time USA Boxing Southeast Regional champion as well, and Under Armour's youngest ever athlete? So, which comes first? I was wondering because you're still so young and so successful. Which comes first in your life, or do you choose? Do you know what I mean? Do you have a favorite between the boxing and the acting?
I love both pretty equally. I mean, they both mean a lot to me, and they both hold a lot of value.
Okay. You were discovered on social media, I believe. So how does that work in 2017? Is this literally somebody saw you on YouTube on something like that? Like, how did that happen?
Man, that was a long time ago. I think I was discovered on social media, and then I ended up going on the Steve Harvey show, and then that's how I got casted actually for Euphoria because they found me from that. Somebody named Jennifer Vendetti. She saw that and was like, "Hey, do you want to try out for this role called Euphoria?" And I was like, "Why not? That sounds amazing."
Yeah. How did you handle the humor in this then? Because obviously it's got dark humor in this, but it's a kid's film, so it still stays fun and friendly. Was it easy for you to stay the balance between like keeping it a little bit spooky but having a bit of fun too?
You know, it really wasn't too hard finding that balance because as Pugsley, he's a super loving character and he's super playful, so it's easy to find that balance with him.
Well, listen, congratulations on it, one. You did a great job, and I'm sure we'll talk
Thank
to
you so
you soon
much.
again. Cheers.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that. Of course. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.